YouTube, what's going on, boys? It's your boy Subconscious back with another video as always. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. My second video of the day. Got a lot of downloads, man, that have been coming in, man. Since I've been going on this diet, you guys, I feel like the download facility in my brain is been getting more traction. You've been getting more information and stuff like that. So this is one, you guys, this is kind of me piggybacking off of one of the last videos that I made, you guys, the one that I made about discipline, okay, godlike discipline, and trying to beat that inner voice. Guys, this is kind of a step further from that, and this is kind of what I've realized, and this is this holds us back, you guys, from accomplishing certain things that we want to do in our life. And this is why people, they'll end up settling for lives that they don't want to do, right? They'll end up sitting in a cubicle, or, I have so many friends that are in like corporate America, and they're doing jobs that they don't like they're going to work, and they're sacrificing their peace and their happiness for money. Think about that, you guys. That is that's almost, selling your soul, to the enemy. When you really break it down and you think about it like that, like, why wouldn't you prioritize your peace? Why wouldn't you try to figure out something that you really love to do? Maybe figure out a goal, you guys, that you really want to accomplish, and something that you want to do in this life that's worth your while, man. Why wouldn't you shoot for the stars, man? So I'm really passionate about this, you guys. And I'm really going in on all this, lately, obviously, this is part of it for me, man, making content. And, eventually I want to start doing some life coaching stuff, and I want to, and the podcast with me and Martin, I want all of this stuff to take off, you guys. This is part of my dream, man. It's helping people and helping guys, get better. So, but I want to relate this to you guys too, man. I want to talk about how you guys can find something that you want to do. Think about your big dream, man. Whatever it is, bro. If you want to make music and you want to, tour all over the world, if you want to be an artist, if you're if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be any of these things that take, a lot of time and work, you guys, I would really suggest going down that route, going down and picking something that is going to be a challenge, and that it's going to be, worth it in the end. Because there's so many people, you guys, they end up playing small. They end up shooting small. You know what I'm saying? It's corny, but they say, what, you shoot for the stars. If you shoot for the moon, you'll end up among the stars. You know what I mean? And that's how it is, guys. So I want to talk about I'm kind of going off here, man. The topic for this one, you guys, it's going to be called we limit the belief in ourselves to achieve things because we don't trust ourselves, okay? And this goes way deeper into basically what I was saying the other day about, the dishes and doing, little stuff. Let me wrap it all up, bro, but follow me on this one, you guys. We limit the belief in ourselves and what we can do, and we end up playing small because we don't trust ourselves, okay? And we can fix this, you guys. We can fix it by doing little things. So, guys, I am all into the idea of going all in on a big dream, okay? Shooting, like I already said, shooting for the moon and landing among the stars, rather than picking something that you don't like to do and just so you can make money. That's torture. Why wouldn't you, we only have one life that we know of, on this planet. Why wouldn't we decide to pick something that is going to fulfill us, something that's going to make us feel good, So that is what I'm all about, you guys. I seen a video one time with J. Cole, and he was basically explaining how he got really, big with his music career, guys. And he was saying, like, how he he's talking about the law of attraction. I'm going to get into this as well, but basically he said you have to visualize yourself the highest possible outcome that you could possibly be, right, for whatever field it is for you. So let's just use me for example. Say we'll talk about this YouTube channel and my podcast, right? I have to envision myself as Joe Rogan or better, right? Or better. And that's what J. Cole said. He says, think about the highest possible outcome and then stretch it just a little bit further than that. So Guys, if you want to be, a basketball player, you got to envision yourself as, Michael Jordan or LeBron James, and then push it even further, and then follow that up with the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? This is how we really manifest this stuff, you guys, is you have to believe in this vision, right? And that's what it takes, you guys. You know, all this stuff goes hand in hand on semen retention. This is why I'm talking about this, and why you can wrap it up with semen retention is because I believe that semen retention is a amazing tool to get us into this place to where we could actually do this stuff, and it's hard to do this stuff, as Coomers. It's hard to do this, you guys, if you're wasting your energy, on the websites and fapping like that, because it's very, very detrimental to you, bro, to be out here drained, you know what I'm saying? Just your energy is just gone. You're zapped. So, super important, guys. The law of attraction. Okay, this is how you end up achieving your dreams, and this is how you can achieve these big dreams that we talk about. So the first step is you got to visualize it, like J. Cole said. You got to figure out what it is that you want to do. Very cut and dry, crystal clear, whatever it is that you want to do. You got to figure that out. Potentially write it down, you know what I'm saying, on a piece of paper. Figure it all out, draw it out, all the little details, bro. What is it that you want to do? Who is it that you want to be? Okay, guys? After that, they say that you're supposed to feel what that feels like, you know what I mean? So basically, you're supposed to accept that you have already gotten that, energetically and spiritually. Jesus says it in the Bible, you guys. It says when you pray, you're supposed to, after you pray, you're supposed to essentially believe that the prayer is already on the way. And you're not supposed to just think or, potentially it's on the way. No, after you pray, you're supposed to feel that it is on the way, okay? And that's essentially that's the biblical version of, how you manifest things, right? But, it's the same thing. Other people, Eckhart Tolle has said, you're supposed to just basically if you want something, if you desire something, a dream, you guys, you're supposed to like feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like you already possess it. So you're supposed to operate like you are already that person. So if you guys are into basketball or whatever, you should, while you're practicing shooting your dribbles, you should already feel like you are Michael Jordan, or you already are LeBron James or all these different, stars, you know what I mean? And then put in the work, and then it's all going to sync up, spiritually, all that work, all that discipline is going to, sync up. You're going to rise up, and you're going to end up like one of those people. You're going to end up a superstar in whatever it is that you want to do, you guys. That's how the universe works. It's a law of the universe. So this is super important, man. You can't be out here thinking bad thoughts about yourself. All right, and this is the second half of this video that I wanted to get into is we limit the belief in ourselves, so we don't do what I was just talking about. We don't do all this because we don't trust ourselves, okay? The reason why we don't trust ourselves, you guys, is because we break promises to ourselves all the time. Okay, that's why I always that's why I've been talking about, how you gotta be doing the dishes, cleaning your room, doing your laundry, and doing these things that you know that you need to be doing, because they're very small things, but they end up affecting you subconsciously, and it means that you don't trust yourself. When there's things that you know that you need to get done, and then you allow yourself to put them off or don't do it, then you think, oh, how can I, if I can't even do these small things, how am I going to be able to do the big things? How am I going to be able to accomplish that dream if I can't even do this? Guys, so you have to, in order to start trusting yourself, you have to start doing these small things. You have to start battling that inner voice that tells you no, You got to start doing the dishes right after you make the food, right? You got to start doing your laundry. When you do your laundry, fold it, right after you do it. Clean your room on a daily basis. Start cleaning the surfaces of your house. All the countertops, everything, bro. Your bathroom. Make sure your bathroom is all clean all the time. Make sure everything is spick and span, because that's going to reflect out, and that's going to affect the way that you feel inside, okay? And it's building trust with yourself. This is all about building trust and building, when you set out to do something, you want to be able to do that thing, and if you don't, guys, it's going to be bad. It's going to make you feel like crap, and you're not going to be able to trust yourself. So then you'll never be able to achieve these things that we talk about. So all this stuff starts really small. You know, like I said, laundry, dishes, you know, commit to reading a book, guys. Start putting your phone down and maybe, you know, read a book. Go on a diet. That's something that I've done recently that makes me feel really, really good about myself. The diet that I'm on, I feel absolutely amazing, okay? Fitness goals, all these different things are things that you can do to start small so you can start, you know, loving yourself again and feeling better about yourself, okay? So, and then once you get this down, you guys, you can start applying it to bigger things, you know? And so, but if you're struggling with this on a small level to where you're breaking promises with yourself on a regular basis, you know, oh, I'm going to do this, and then you end up putting it off. You know, that is very bad for you and very toxic. That's because you don't trust yourself. You're not able to get small things done, okay? So how are you going to get the big things done? Guys, this is super, super important, man, and this is how we end up limiting our belief in ourselves because we don't trust ourselves with the small things. So how we, you know, we the big things are going to be, you know, there's no chance. So we got to start small. Okay, start small and start getting all these things done. And once we start getting in that motion to where we're firing on all cylinders, we're getting all this stuff done. We're getting the laundry done, the dishes, your house is immaculate, your car is immaculate, your hygiene is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? You're always tip-top, sharp, everything's on point. That's when you can really start to understand that you can do anything. You know, you can really apply this to anything and you can become anything. And this is how it takes, guys. You kind of have to be like a perfectionist to some sort, you know, to really like get that to where you start feeling good about yourself. Because, guys, breaking these promises with ourselves is a lot more influential. It's a lot deeper than we think. You know, it affects our subconscious mind and it affects the way that we talk to ourselves. So, super important, man, and I hope that you guys learn something from this because it's something that I've been working on myself and I've been seeing results, so that's why I feel compelled to come and talk to you guys about this. But that's it, man. We limit our beliefs in ourselves. We end up playing small because we don't trust ourselves. So we got to learn to build up that trust, guys, with the small things, okay? Start setting goals, all right? And then you'll be able to attack the bigger things in life, all right? Drop a comment, you guys, if you can relate to this, man. If you guys can, you know, if you guys have anything to say, you know, about discipline and learning any of this stuff, I would love to chop it up with you guys. So, all right, guys, hopefully you guys learned something from this, as always. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.